Hi guys, good to have you all back and welcome to the 50k subscriber celebration week. In case you missed it, last week my channel reached 50,000 subscribers. For some, that is just another Tuesday. For me, it's a big deal. It's a very big deal and I'm celebrating, but I really want to celebrate with you guys because you apparently are the subscribers. Unless you're not, please subscribe. Yeah. So here's the plan for this week. Every time I have a video on, which means today, Monday, Wednesday and Friday, I'll have a little surprise for you. Yeah. For, as a thank you, and we're celebrating. So why not do small little surprises? Starting today. Yes. What is a surprise for today? Well, that's a no-brainer. I made you guys a freebie. Now, normally when I release a freebie, it's most of the times sort of an add-on to a kit that I'm also releasing, yes? Mostly 3 or 5 pages, and it's related to the big kit. This, however, is a standalone freebie. It's 15 pages, guys. It's basically a kit, and it's for free, and I love it. This is most likely my favorite freebie that I've ever released. 15 pages. Let me show you. Here we go. It is called the 50k freebie, but actually it should be called grungy, beautiful, vintage, luggage tags, shipping tags, claim checks, whatever. It's just fantastic. Now, I have made these a while ago and I've been trying to incorporate them into a kit. Never really fit. So I just released them all together in one kit. Yeah. Okay. Tall ones, I just love them. They're fill-ins, guys. You can journal on this or stamp on it, decorate it. They're very neutral colored with a pop of color. The pop of color is most likely red. And I absolutely love them. I have them in different sizes. Now, I know most of us know how to print 2-2-page or 4-2-page or however many 2-page, but still a lot of you out there don't know how this works. So what I did was I made it for you so that you can just print them out. Yeah. So I have these ones, tall ones. You can make these into tall skinny tags, bookmarks, or flip out side tags, whatever. Rip them up, put them in collage. I just absolutely adore them. Yeah, so these are the original size, the big ones. Then I made them 2-2-page, which means, yes, this one and this one. So I made them 50% smaller. It's the same tags, but then smaller. See? 2 times. And then I even made them smaller for 2-page because these would be lovely made into tabs or just put as another small decoration on another tag. Just really cool. So that's what I've done with the whole kit. Yes, I have the original size, then the 2-2-page, and then to the 4-2-page. Amazing. Another one. There we go. Same idea. I just love the grungy look to it. Sort of the leather toppers and the hardware in it. And just fill everything in or stamp on it, decorate it, rip it up, do whatever. So the original size, yes. And then 2-2-page, so smaller. Yeah, same ones, but smaller. And then the smallies. Yes. Now, if you do know how to work a printer and a computer that does this, you can make them even smaller if you want to. Yeah, make them very small, very tiny. That would be amazing. I really want to make them like 9-2-page or something. I don't know. And then this one, shipping tags. These one says, and I love the color of red. I printed these because I know I'm going to get questions. I printed these on 200 grams paper. Guys, I do not know how many pounds this is. You Google it. So it's heavier paper because I really want these to be a little bit sturdier. Yeah, again, fill them, cut them up, fill them in, make them into whatever. Then the 2-2-page and then the 4-2-page. Look at red. I love the red. Then these... All of these were more rectangle. These are a little bit more chunkier. More chunkier. Absolutely love them. They're so cool. Cool, right? Very grungy with ripped edges and such. So grunge them up even more. The original size, then the 2-2-page. Yes, and then look at all the smallies. And then the 4-2-page. These would be amazing if you make them even smaller. That'd be fantastic. Then I made these, guys. These are 2 Yes, this is the original size. I really wanted them to be a little bit bigger because you can basically make these into a tag booklet. I left this on here. I just thought it was nice and grungy. You might want to use it or not. Just cut it off, guys. But I thought it was just cute. It's sort of layering effect. This would be fantastic if you print this out on heavier paper or even mount it on like chipboard or cardstock or corrugated card or whatever, and make this into a cover for a tag booklet or something like it. All right, yeah, so big ones. Then this is the 2 page and then the 4 page. So 50, it's actually 5 designs, yes, and then in 3 different sizes. Love them. Very versatile. You can use this in whatever project you want. So it's basically going to be a staple in your collection for sure. It's free, guys. It is on KOFI. It's linked below in the description box. Let me do a quick reminder how KOFI works, because still sometimes I get questions. Yes, it's linked below in the description box. KOFI is not Etsy, lovies. It is not Etsy. It works a little bit different, yeah? It's actually a support site where you can support channels like, you know, Seven Plaza, like my channel. You can buy me a virtual cup of coffee there. Hence the name KOFI or KOFI, however you want to call it, yeah? Speaking of which, thank you so much. I know a couple of you out there wanted to celebrate with me and congratulate me and bought me a coffee. Thank you so much, lovies. Also, I got a few happy mails over the past 2 weeks that are just amazing. There are too many of them to actually show you. But I'm gonna take this occasion to thank all of you who have sent me a little something, who congratulated me through emails and on my Instagram and on YouTube and KOFI and all the lovely gifts. Thank you so much. It's very appreciated. But back to KOFI. Yes, it's linked below. If you've never used KOFI before, lovies, please sign up. Yeah, it doesn't cost a thing. They don't bother you. Please sign up because it will make your life easier, a lot easier. You sign up, you log in. Yeah. My shop is there. You go to my shop. I have lots of digitals there that you can buy, but also freebies that you can download for free. Now, here's where sort of the confusion comes, because it says fill in amount. Why does it say fill in amount? Because KOFI is a support site. If you like the channel, if you like what I do, if you want to congratulate me or, you know, keep it going, you can actually add a small amount for the freebie, like $1, $2, how many dollars that you want. Yes, but if you cannot afford it or you're like, no, it's for free, fill in 0, lovies, fill in 0. Yeah, if you do want to buy a kit or want to do a donation, PayPal only, lovies. You can try Ideal. Yes, sometimes it works. 9 out of 10 times it doesn't work. So Ideal is the way to go. Be sure you're signed in, logged in, because if you cannot find your downloads afterwards, hopefully you were logged in. Yes, because then on the left hand side of your page it says payments and orders, or orders and payments, and you can find all your, you know, your orders there. Okay, was that it for KOFI? Yes. Grab it, guys, grab it. I am not only celebrating today, I'm also working. Because we're still doing Scraptember, lovies. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a project. Today's prompt that I'm using is paperclip. I love making small little paperclip tabs, hidden paperclip thingies. Very cute, like them. I'm gonna make them today. Okay, you could basically use the kit for this, the freebie. Yeah, I might do one of them, but this is a Scraptember, so I really also want to use my scraps. But I might cheat a little bit. Take out one of these. Yes, the 4-2 page one. Or a taller one. Just one of these. That'll look amazing. I promise you it's going to look amazing. But I want to use mostly scraps. So for the scraps that I'm using, something heavier, cardstock or scrapbook paper, or something that is printed on heavier paper. Yeah. And also thinner paper for decorating. It could be anything you want. Guys, you can make this in any style that you want. Gonna need some paper clips. I'm gonna use these. These are probably 1 1/4 inch. goodness, my eyes. 1¼ inch. That's normal paper clips, guys. It's the golden rule. The bigger the paper clip, the bigger the project, right? So paper clips, yeah. I am going to use a lot of punches for sort of decorating. But I'll show you how and why. You don't need them. So you're going to need scraps, a little bit heavier, paper clips, ruler knife, glue, scissors, anything you want to decorate with, yeah? I've made these paperclip tabs before, but for these ones I am inspired by another artist. Let me share with you. I found a post on Pinterest. I've absolutely fell in love with it. It came from Instagram, so I immediately went to Instagram and found this person. Now, the account is Kona3. I don't know anything about the account because it's in a language that I really don't understand. And this was the photograph that was on there. Look at those. I've been making googly eyes at these for the longest time. They're just amazing. Look at that. These are hidden paper clips for sure. Well, there's some sewing going on. I'm not going to do the sewing, but I love the little pockets and the simplicity, and then just a little color pop. I just absolutely love these. So the account, Crafty by Tony also loves it. The account is dash Kona dash 3 dash. I don't know, guys. This might even be a shop, but go check them out. I have no clue. But I love it. I love it. So this is the inspiration for my project today. Yeah? Okay. For the basis of these little hidden paperclip tabs, I have, this is not really, it's almost cardstock, yes? Just a scrap piece of paper. You won't be seeing any of this, most likely. And then a little bit heavier. Now, I have half of a file folder from Falcon with all the lovely numbers on it. And I think it's very, very interesting. But take out any piece of scrapbook paper or whatever you want to use, guys. It'll be fine. Okay, but I really want to sort of, yeah, and I'm going to mimic it as well. Okay, I am going to make strips of 1 3/4 inches. A couple of them. They don't need to be this long, lovies. 1 3/4 inches. 2. I'm going to do this one. I think that one is cool. But you can make them other sizes as well. This is just the size that I am using. Yes? They are going to be shorter for sure. Now, this is going to be the outside that is visible. This is going to be the inside that is going to be invisible. And I want strips that are smaller because they need to be smaller than this strip. So I've made these 1 3/4. So I'm going to make these 1 1/2. Just tiny bit smaller. 1 1/2. You don't even need to measure it out, guys. Honestly, you don't. Just a smaller piece of paper. Last one. Are you going to make 4? Oh, I have 4 paper clips out, so I might make 4. Yes. Okay. I'm taking out my paper clips. I have 4 of them. They're a little bit longer than 1 inch. I'm going to sort of eyeball it. Yay much. Yeah. I'm going to fold it in. Yeah. And the piece of paper, I'm going to cut it to size, guys. The piece of paper needs to be the tiniest bit longer than the paper clip. See? Like so. Just fold it in. It needs to be longer than the paper clip. Doesn't need to be this long. Could be a little bit shorter or longer if you want to. And then put the paper clip over it. Now, do keep in mind that the whole project that we're making, the outside, is going to be a 1/4 inch wider and a little bit longer than this. Yeah, I'm going to cut them to size as well, lovies. Use any piece of a little bit sturdier paper that's not interesting or that you could live without. A scrappy piece. Yes? I'm just doing this. And the last one. Okay. Paper clips. Now, you could do all sorts to glue this together, put tape over it or what have you. I have found that once I put the whole thing together, they do not need to be secured to this piece of paper anymore. But, you know, that's my opinion. Yeah, so I'm making 4. Okay, I am going to fold some of them. I really like this. This needs to be inside. So I'm gonna fold it here. Yes. And it says January. It's going to be yay long. Yay long. You're going to make a pocket. If I fold this up on the other side before I cut it, yeah, then it's also going to be a pocket. I have not tried these out before, lovies. Well, I know sort of the concept, but I've not tried out Kona's idea about making them into pockets and such. This goes in here. Yes, it's cute because you can see the pop of red coming through. That is really cute. But you could also put something else behind here. Let's do another one. A little bit shorter. Let's do this one shorter. I'm not going to make this into a pocket. Does it work? It works. Yeah, I'm going to utilize this. I'm going to leave the back side longer. You can do this, no worries. 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna use one of these, but this is way smaller than this piece, so I need to cut another piece smaller than this one. I'm also going to make this one into one of those. This one has a pocket, this one is longer, this one is equal sized. Yeah, actually this is going quicker than I imagined. I might make some more. Okay, before I glue in the paper clips, I want to do a little bit of decorating. I've zoomed you guys in a little bit because I want to show you some small little details. Now, I actually want to make this one into a tab that sticks out on the side of a page or the top of a page if you want to. So instead of gluing this here, I'm going to glue it a little bit lower. Yeah, so it will actually stick out. Well, that's the idea. And I really want to utilize these small little thingies there. Now, these are small ones. I do have a slot thingy. Yeah, I think I'm going to make them a little bit bigger. Are you? Yeah, I'm going to make them the tiniest bit bigger. Yeah, because I want to see a little bit more. Why does this not work? Come on. Well, more grungy. Here's what I want to do. I have some paper with small numbers on them or small sentence or what have you. I'm hoping you can see if I do this. I just want to glue this on the other side and then it has 2 numbers in the slot. I know, right? Really, you're gonna do all this work for just 2 tiny little numbers sticking out? Yeah, yes, I am. I'm going to. And which numbers do you want? I'm really not happy with this piece. Let's see if I can. Take this tiny piece out. Come on. Where was my piece of paper? Numbers. Oh, it's here. I'm like, there's no numbers on here. Okay. $20 and $650. There you go. So I'm just going to put glue on here. Yes. Which one was it? I cannot remember now. Oh, 300 and 500. That's quite all right. There we go. I'm going to put it here. Yep. Yes. It has some numbers coming through now. I also want to add a little something here. What do you want here? First off, I'm going to round corners on the tops. A little bit bigger. Yeah. That's the tab part. I'm going to put another piece of paper there. Do you want to do more numbers? Yes. I'm going to take one of these. Yep. Yes. Scrappy bits. What are you doing? I don't know. Just glue it on. It's not rocket science, love. Just glue it on. There we go. Yeah. Do we want something here? I was not going to add a lot of color, but I really think it needs a pop of color, doesn't it? Poster stamp. Poster stamp. Let's see. Let's do orange. Yes, but it also needs a strippy of something else. Okay. Cow. I'm gonna cover a cow up. A small strippy of something. Well, I have loads of interesting little pieces here. Let's see. Just this. I could take out my scissors, but I'm going to regret it because I am no good at cutting. I'm going to have the whole piece on here? Probably not. Come on. Yes. It's going to stick out probably. Are you going to fold it over? That's probably not a good idea. Oh, rip it, why don't you? Yeah. What else? I have small, tiny somewhere. Yeah. I'm not using a color because there's already a color on here. I'm using one of these. But you could also, because I have these small little punches, punch out a number, guys, with a small circle punch or a square punch or whatever you want. Do you want this? Yeah. Yes. What else? A little bit of distressing. Walnut stain. Now this is a really interesting background, so it doesn't need a lot more than this. But if yours doesn't have a lovely background, stamp something on it or glue some more stuff. Do we want some hardware on the top here? But for this, I really need to glue this in first. What are we going to do on the back? Yes, we had this lovely number here, so I'm not going to touch this. However, I want another lovely piece just over it. And do you want to do a little bit of stamping? And a little bit of stamping. I want a stamp on the top. I've taken out recorded. And there's this big old number here. It's probably going to fit, hopefully. Couldn't be more perfect. And I'm just going to do black. Do not do it upside down. Yeah, I'm not going to do it in the center. I'm going to have it off center because I most likely want to add some hardware here. I actually wanted to add hardware here, but you know, it's here now. It's here. Look at this piece of paper. I absolutely love it. I think I'm just gonna glue it there. And then something in the middle. Speaking of using up tiny little scraps, there you go. Tiny little scrap. Because why not? This would normally go to the bin, for sure. I have this one out. I was thinking to add this piece. Ooh, more numbers here. Yes. I'm just going to cut on this line. All quiet, trying to concentrate. There we go. Perfect. And we could add another something if we want to. You want to ink it? I like both sides very much. That is too modern. Do I have something else in here? Do you want to? Oh, you basically could, but it's too cutesy. I'm not going to do cutesy with this one. There's a button. That's cute as a button, love, so no. Ooh, a tiny black label with a number on it. Yes, yes, thank you. Yes, okay. Now for the paper clip and then this. Do you want rounded corners there? No, no, no. Also, other side. Don't use glue stick for this, love. Use something that is sturdy, that you trust. Okay, I'm not going to put it all the way to the top. I'm actually going to put it here. But I need to figure out... Oh no, that'll be fine. See, I'm going to leave a little bit on the top so that it will actually be a tab. Center it, there you go, and then you press it. It's just really cool. Small little eyelet. No eyelet here because of number there. It's just extra. Do we want the color? No, I'm not going to do a color. I'm going to do a silver one. Yeah. There you go. Lovely. Let's take out a piece of paper so that I can show you that it actually really works. Yeah? You put it on, like so. There you go. Sticks out. It's a tab, lovies. It's also lovely on the other side. Really cool. Let's try to make one with one of the freebies. Yes? This one. So this is the 4-tool page. Small. But you can make it bigger, loves. I've decided to make it small. Smaller piece. A little bit shorter. I am going to fold it in. This is going to stick out on the other side. Yes. Already loving it. There you go. And this is going to go here. So again, I'm going to glue it a little bit lower. But this is white. You could print something on the other side if you want to. Or you're just going to add figure something. You won't see it. It's going to be on the inside. But I'm going to put it on there anyway. Because it's just cool. It is just really, really cool. Did I cut it? Oh my gosh, I cut it too short. I'm not going to use it because I really want to use figure something. Okay, well then I'm going to have this one on here. Is that enough? That is enough. What is up with me and the not measuring stuff at the moment? I'm cutting everything too short. My measuring is off. That's lovely. I am going to add an eyelet. Are you? Yes. Small one. That might be the wrong spot. Let's just see. Put this in. Oh no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oops. There you go. Yeah. Are you going to round corners? No, I am, however, going to distress. Basically doesn't need anything else anymore. Honestly, it doesn't. I'm going to put it here. Have it stick out on the top. I have seen multiple hidden paperclip tutorials before. Honestly, guys, most of them I was like, what? How many folds and from one piece of paper? I think this is the easiest way to do it. Definitely. Does it need a thing? Well, I should have thought of that before you put it on. So no, it doesn't need a thing. It's done. Or Do I have them here? Yes, because Kona used a couple of these small little labels and I have some. How about I add this to here? But it's a little bit too white, so I need to put a little bit of color on it. Where's my ink? Here. There you go, a little bit more grungy. And do we want to add a thing? Do we have a piece of paper with, oh, figure something. Definitely. Measure it, love. Measure it. I'm just gonna glue it on. Yes, the figure something. Did not even need to ink it. But I did anyway. Something on the other side. Stamp something. Batch number 7. I'm not taking a black, I'm doing a walnut stain. There you go. Yes. This is too long. And too wide, so I'm just inking it. Making a new knot. Yes, and then putting this, oh, does that still work? Yes. Through here. Fantastic. Let's take out a page. Yeah. Clip it on. Do you? Did I do it right? Yes, you did it right. I did not. It needs, see, more glue here. It really needs to be glued to this part, otherwise you'd pull it open. Okay, there we go. Yes. Small little tap. And on the other side, oh, look at that. That's just cute, right? Yeah. Oh, cool. Oh, love it. Love it. Let's do another one. Let's do this one. I made this into sort of a pocket. So I folded the other side up instead of cutting it down. I just folded it up. Yeah. Now this is all upside down, but it's going to be on a page like so. So that doesn't really matter to me. But I think I'm going to put something over it anyway. Am I? Don't know. This is going to go in here. Now, the lovely red just shows through. So that is pretty cool. Which does mean I'm going to add another red element. Again, I'm going to glue it a little bit lower, so it will stick out as a tab. Also, I'm going to try to maneuver this paper clip, so the paper clip will be in between the slots. Yeah, but before I glue it on I'm going to add more stuff. Okay, pocket. It has slots in it, but not in spots that I really like them. So what I really want to do is cover it up with a piece of paper. Is that basically perfect? It is. I want this on the top. I'm gonna have it on the top. I'm using my tiny scraps. This will fall over, but that's all right. Yes. Lovely. Now, I want to make a window in here. How? I happen to have this punch, but you could also take out a small circle punch. I also have a hexagon or something. I have found this in a thrift shop, and I think it will work. So I'm going to make a pocket using this. Why? Because I just want to. A little bit further. I think it's just cool. And we're going to add something to it as well. A little bit of inking. Yes. I will cover this up. With what? It's not going to be upside down because it's going to be on its side. Yes. No, okay. Oops. Do not glue your fingers. No need for putting glue on your fingers, honestly. What was I doing? This, right? Yeah. Yes, there's the pocket. So we can... You want to fold it over? No. Let's do this. I'm gonna leave this as is. Add a thingy. Do not know what thingy, but I'm gonna add a thingy. First, I'm going to make the pocket. 1, 2. I'm also gonna need a small little card to go in it. Yes. We want to add the red here. So there's going to be a lot of red here. Yeah, flip it. So I want another red element there. I have washi tape. Oh, that is very, very cool. Let's add some of the washi tape here. Perfect fit. 1, 2. Let's see. Something red. I have loads of red. I have a seashell. No. Ooh, paid by check. Yellow. Banana. It's too pinkish red. I love this. I think I'm going to add this. Maybe the other way around. No, this. Yeah. Yes. I will not cover up the small slots, of course, because we love those. Yes. More red here. It needs a thingy. Apparently it needed more numbers. I'm predicting problems with this because it's going to be a paper clip Yeah, and your paper will get stuck for sure. I see problems in the future, so I'm going to solve it right away. There we go. There we go. Normal problems. Do you want to reuse them? No? Okay, then no. Put the red in. Is that enough red for me? I don't know, guys. I want to add an element to this. I want to utilize these. Ooh. Sometimes, you know, creativity flows. Yeah, I'm hoping this will work out. I'm gonna put this through. There you go, because why not? And another piece here. Oh yeah, it's just really cool. Do we want bow? No, you don't want bow. This is not cutesy. This is just awesome and cool. And you do not want bow. There you go. You want this. Yeah, that is cool. And you want this behind here. I'm feeling it's too short. Do we have a longer piece? No. But we'll manage, we'll manage. I do not want to see the paperclip. Guess what? You see the paperclip. Move it. And all sorts of crooked. Well done, me. See, it's too short. Okay. Really cool. Oh, love this. But this needs a thingy, right? Well, it does. It needs a small ticket in here. Yes, I'm gonna make this into a small ticket. Where's my corner rounder? There. Is that crooked? Well, did you cut it? Yes, then it is per definition crooked. 1 and 2. Tiny hole there. I have a tiny hole punch. Yes. Does it? Oh, does this fit? We're gonna make it fit. Just a knot. Come on. It's very difficult, you know, making a knot. Yes. Follow tutorials. Yeah, okay. It does not want to be tied in a knot. I'm going to put something else. Oh yes, tiny attacher. If you don't want to listen to me, I'm going to do it the hard way. I'm just going to do it this. Ta-da. Even cooler. Yeah? Oh gosh, I love it. Needs a thing. Oh, I had this with the red numbers, right? 80. Yes, 80. It's just lovely. A little bit of inking. I believe I already inked this side, did I not? I was trying to do orange. Yeah, but now it's more red. I have a paperclip left. Let's make another one. This is probably going to be a long video. My apologies. Or, yay, long video. I've cut out this piece. Now, this is the right side up and this is upside down. But it's going to be like so on a page or like so on a page, yeah? So I'm going to cover this up. I have found in my little box a ticket. Yes. And a piece of train scheduling paper. Now I actually want to make a side loading pocket. If you put it on the page like so. Side loading pocket here. Otherwise everything will fall out. Yeah? Is that? Yeah, needs to go like so. So I'm going to put this on here as a pocket, but I want to cover this up. I'm going to cover it up with this piece of paper. There's a hole here. Do we want to add an eyelet? Do we? Blue, do we have a color? Like the blue or the red? Let's have a quick look. Ooh. That may be too blue. Oh, this one. Does this one fit? Yes. Why did I put it on a bigger setting? Because I thought I was taking out a bigger eyelet. So, back to the small setting again. Thank you so much. Someone sent me the manual for, I do have it somewhere, which setting goes where. And it was so kind for you to send me this. But I already forgotten all about it. Yeah, I just wanted to add the blue there. Yeah, I could have it on my desk. I know, but I didn't. I'm going to cut a piece off. Are you? Yes. Because there's this lovely number here. And I'm going to put somewhere else. A little bit of inking. This goes here. Perfect fit. This goes there. I'm gonna take this piece off. Again, a lovely piece, but I'm not gonna put everything on. If I put this here and this here, will the... Let's put it a little bit higher. Oh, that's quite right. Okay. This is vintage train scheduling paper. I have these small little books with all the schedules of the trains in the Netherlands. And apparently also some in Germany. Yeah, that is really cool. Unfortunately, the glue. See this? Did not know this. That's a shame. Can we salvage it? We're going to mask it. Hopefully. With some splatter stamping. That already masks it a little bit. But I also might take out a bit of boo-boo tape over it. No, actually I think it's okay. So I made a pocket. Yes. I'm going to make a small little tag as well. I'm going to make this into a small little tag. Lovely vintage piece of paper. Yeah. But we also need to do something to the other side. The other side has the lovely numbers. Yeah. And I have tiny little bits on my desk left. I'm going to try to use them, loves. I'm going to try to use them. Okay. This is a piece of the ticket that I cut off. I really want to use this. I also have the negative. Well, that's actually not the negative. The positive of the punch that we did of the pocket. I think I want to use that as well. Can it stick out? Can we make it sort of stick out here? And then just add this here. Oh, why not? Why not? Okay. This sticks out. A little bit straight. That'd be lovely. And then put this on. I also have a piece of this that I don't know. I'm trying to be creative. Twist it. Yes. Then hopefully tiny attacher. Keep it twisted. Twist it. Tiny attacher. So cool. I just think it's cool. I could do, oh, I also have these. So we could use this and then put a thingy on it. De la marche. It's French for something. French for something. Don't know. Sophie be like, it's this and this. I'm sorry, Sophie. My French. No. Unless it's about food. You know, when it's about food, I speak every language. Oh, it's really lovely. Do we want rounded corners? Well, we do want a lot of inking all around it, for sure. We could add another thing here on the bottom. This is a silent video now. I'm just thinking and doing stuff. I'm gonna put it on here. Yes. Have it a little bit off the edges. So I'm gonna make the tiniest border all around it. It's just cool. And I'm just gonna glue it on. Yes. No, it's okay. I'm like, is everything upside down? Right? So I don't even know, guys. If you have it like this, that's upside down. But no, it's quite right. Depends on what side of the pocket the page you put it. I want to make this into a small little tag that goes in here. Yeah, I have this piece left. Is that going to be nice? Oh, remember the paper? Yeah, I remember the paper. The paper does not want... Ooh, zout. Is that nicer? Yeah, it is. Ooh, glue. but not art glitter glue, because you will see it. Just gonna glue it over. Yes. Now I do have the tiniest corner punch. Oh yeah. That is perfect. Do we want to add something to it? There's already an eyelet here. There's already a piece of string on the other side. No, so I'm going to keep it as is. It will just have a lovely card. So stuff is sticking out on both sides. Glue. Made for. So made for, yes guys, I did glue in the paperclip part as well. Let's just see how they would look like in a journal, on a page or whatever. I have this page in the lovely Willa that is actually flip out. Put it on a flip out as well, on the top of a page, side of a page, flip out, to whatever. This was the first one. Unfortunately, it's not red. I would have, I wanted it to be all the same, but didn't. And I really love the idea. Look, the numbers in here. It's like a slot. Then it just turns, and then new numbers. I don't know. I just like it. And you put it on like so. Yeah. And then you have an automatic flip out thingy. Or you just put it on the side of a page or on the top of a page. Whatever you want to. Then this one has a lovely small little tag in a pocket thingy. It's just cute, right? And then this on the other side. Again, you just put it on a page. There's a paper clip on the inside, so it will stick. And then you can put another piece of paper, clip it underneath, yeah? So you can layer everything. This one, it has all sorts of stuff sticking out. I really love the idea of the pocket on here. And then a cute little... It's the simplest of simple, and I just really like it. Yeah. And then we made one from the freebie. Yeah. With something hanging on it. Why not? There we go. Right. I could do this for hours. For hours. I just love making these. Speaking of freebie, guys, go grab yours. Yes, it's on KOFI. It's linked below. It is A4 size. Yeah, I'm only doing A4 size since, well, the past half year, I guess. It's okay. If you print on US letter size, the only thing that you need to take care of is do not print borderless, because then you will lose a little bit of the tag. Yeah, so your borders will be a little bit different. Do not print borderless if you print on US letter size. Fantastic. Well, that is the surprise for today. And the video for today. But I also have a surprise this Wednesday. I'm going to let you in on it because you need to do a little something for me. Hopefully you'll have the time. I'm not going to present you another freebie. I'm also not doing a live video this Wednesday, but sort of. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to film a lovely video. Yes, I'm going to try to make it a little bit longer because it's going to be a premiere video. That means when the video is online, when it starts, I will be online as well with my keyboard ready. There will be a chat option next to the video. Yeah, so if you are in time, I'm going to give you the time worldwide. Well, a little bit. If you're on time, then you can have a chat with me. Yeah, I'm hoping a lot of you are going to be there, and we're going to have a little chat. Ask me questions, just say hi. I'm hoping I can keep up. So I have my keyboard ready. So we're going to have a little chat. Yes? Bring your own champagne. The only requirement is bring your own champagne. You could be in your pajamas if you want to. But we're going to have a little bit of party. Now, I have my videos on Central European time, 7:30 in the evening. Evening is PM, right? Yeah, PM. Guys, we do not work with AM and PM in the Netherlands. That's just foreign language to me. I will have my videos on an hour later than normal, because I want you guys in the US also to be able to watch them. So I'm not going to have them on too early. Okay, so I have a cheat list. It's going to be 8:30 Central European Time PM in the evening. 8:30 in the evening. Normally it's 7:30. So if you're in the US or Canada, bear with me, guys. If you have PT, like it's Pacific time. I don't know, guys. I just looked it up. Pacific time. It's 11:30 a.m. So 11:30 in the morning, right? Okay. Then MT Mountain Time. 12:30 p.m. CT. I don't know, Central Time, 1:30 p.m. and ET is 2:30 p.m. Yes? So, yeah. And in the UK, it's 7:30 p.m. It's in the evening. It's an hour sooner here. So, 11:30 p.m. AM PT, MT 12:30 p.m., CT 1:30 p.m., ET 2:30 p.m. We have a military time. Yeah, because we're smart people. I don't know why we do this. So I'm hoping you can be there. Now, if you watch the video the next day, there will be no chat option. But then you can watch it and put your questions or just say hi in the comments as well. Yeah? Okay, that's going to be the surprise for, well, it's not a surprise anymore, right? I know, but you know, it's going to be a surprise who's going to come. Hopefully, a lot of you can join me. Yeah, fantastic, guys. Grab your freebie. I'll be there this Wednesday, an hour later than I normally am. I'm hoping you can be there and let's have a lovely chat. Yeah, until then, bye, guys.